know that Ms. Battaglia is here minimizing her behavior, but we have laid out what we think we could have proven at trial that included what would have been her obstruction and her tampering. Yes, she gave 4 statements, but they were 4 incredibly inconsistent statements. We've heard a lot about what a great mother she is and what a great law-abiding life she's led, but I want to submit to this honorable court that it was not a law-abiding life where she was dedicated to her child. She was not sober until she was arrested last year. She was using drugs the entire time. We know she was using cocaine on Christmas. We know she was using drugs the night of Randy's murder. We know she was using drugs on the date of her arrest. So for people to come in and say that she's so dedicated and she's so competent, Devin was a victim. Devin was a victim of her drug use from the time she was pregnant through the time of her arrest. She was not law-abiding. And to state that the state of Ohio is the victim here, that's true. The state of Ohio is the victim here. The state of Ohio is representing the Sheffield family, the community as a whole. We would not be here but for the death of Randy Sheffield and the circumstances that surrounded his death. That is why we're here, because Randy Sheffield is not. Randy Sheffield was a son, a brother. He was a person that deserved to be here and not to be killed so early in his life. The Sheffields would have liked to continue their life with their son, Randy. Ms. Battaglia has had 4 years of living free after the murder of Randy Sheffield. 4 years of using drugs, 4 years of partying, 4 years of, I know you've seen the pictures of the tattoos and the going to the lake and riding the motorcycles and doing the things that Randy Sheffield loved to do and would have loved to have still been doing. 4 years of not telling the police the truth. 4 years of hiding evidence. She's had her time. She has had her time. There is serious physical, psychological, and economic harm to the community. We have a dead man. We have a family and friends of that man who have been mourning his loss. We have this entire prosecution, the investigation that took years because of inconsistent statements, because of evidence that was held back. Her relationship did facilitate the crime. Her relationship was with Doretta Sheffield and Randy Sheffield, and it was her proximity with them that facilitated this crime. Her relationship with law enforcement, I would argue, was a factor in this, because we know that she was turning to her father, and we know that she has gotten away with many things through the years because of her reliance on law enforcement. And she worked in concert with Doretta Sheffield, so it was an organized activity. She is not a law-abiding citizen and has not been up until the time of her arrest. She acknowledged she used drugs that day. This poor child that everybody is saying, oh, she's been so incredible and consistent. Is she driving around drunk on drugs? What was she doing? How was she taking care of that child when she was dependent on drugs? That's not a dedicated mother. We are asking for prison. We think it is important to punish the offender and to make the community more at peace. Send a message. We cannot tolerate these crimes. Thank you, Your Honor.